Okay, good afternoon everybody. My name is Rizwan. I am a computer faculty of Baker Park Computer Center. Today I will teach you how to use friend function and friend class, which is a very important topic in C++. My name is Rizwan. I am a computer faculty of Baker Park Computer Center. Okay. Now actually what is the friend class? If you want to call the private data, if you want to access the private data members more than one class, okay, or if you want to access the function which is declared as private in the class, if you call that function as friend, that can be accessed to multiple classes. Okay, that is the use of friend class and friend function. I will show you the program. Okay, I will show you the program regarding the friend class and friend function. Now see this program to access private members for more than one class. Okay, now this .h will not take this. Okay, that's a using name space std. Okay, now see here in this program what I am doing. Main reason of friend class is for accessing private data. If you want to make private data member as public, it can be called outside the class. It can be inherited to other classes. Whatever the data is private, it can be inherited to other classes. Okay, here I am using. Okay, now here I am using one same class I am calling again. So this is called constructor. Constructor will have the same name as that of the class name. Okay, constructor can initialize the value. I can initialize the main. What is the main use of constructor? Constructors are mainly used for initializing the value, and constructor will have the same name as that of the class name. Now what I am doing, I am making the class B as friend of class A. I am making the class B as a friend of class A. Friend is a keyword, and I am making B as A. Okay, and what I am doing in class B, I am taking one function. Okay, and I am calling the whatever the class is there. I am putting the details of class A into B. Okay, by calling the class A with the object name AA. Okay, now since I made B as friend of A, whatever the data is there in A can put in B. Okay, now see, I am telling private member from plus A and I value. I am telling AA dot I. I am calling the object of A with a variable and putting in B, because now B has become the friend of A. Okay, then set of things say I am calling two objects. One is class A and one is class A of class A object A, class B object B. And with the object B I am calling the function. Okay, now whatever the function is there, okay, now this display function is common for both A and B. Okay, this is how we are using the friend function to access the data which is private and to call the same data to other class. Okay, now I will run this program. Okay, now see, it is not actually. Now if I run this program, usually whenever the data member is declared as private, to access that data member outside the another class. Okay, that's the use of friend class. Okay, now see, now run this program. I'll go to execute, compile and run. Okay, now see, now the class A is a private member which is accessed inside the class B and printing the result from A to B. And one more thing you have, now I am declaring B above A, class B above A, because class A is private. Whatever data is there in A, I am putting in B. So I am calling the class B as first. Okay, class B as first because class A is declared inside B, and this class B is called as what? Forward declaration of class. Okay, this is how we use friend class. Okay, next coming to same thing, friend function. Same procedure, but we are calling function here. Instead of class, we are calling function. Okay, I will go to friend function. This program, same thing, even friend function is used to access the private data members outside the class. Okay, for other class. Now instead of class I am using function. Now same program, here what I am doing, I am using one function called void add. Okay, now the function is same for both the classes by using friend keyword. Okay, and A and B I am passing the both values A and B. Okay, and I am calling the variable. Now I am calling the value. I am calling the variable called I for the value 10. I am calling the constructor. Constructors are used for initializing the value. Constructor will have the same name as that of the class name. Next class I will teach you regarding how to use constructor. Okay, and again I am calling two classes. Here what I am doing, I am taking different variables. Okay, and I am calling the constructor two types. One is for A and one is for B. One is for initializing the value 10. One is for initializing the value B 20. And here I am making a function as common for both A and B. Okay, and whatever the function is common, I am calling here, and both the objects I am putting in one common function. Then I am accessing through this object by calling the two different variables A dot I and B dot J. Okay. Now here what I am doing, in the main function I am calling class with the two objects A and B. Okay. And see what are the function which is called inside the main is called as calling function. What are the function which is called outside the main is called call function. In the calling function I am passing the parameter. In the call function I am showing the object. Okay. Now this is the how we are using friend function for calling the private data members as public using this function. Okay. The previous program I used class as a friend. Here I am using function as a friend. Okay. Now run this program. Okay. I will go to execute, compile and run. This is not actually not run. Okay, I will be using namespace history. Okay, I will run this program. Now see, now what is doing? It's taking the value. Okay, it's taking the value, adding and showing in the class B. Okay, because the calculation is in class B. Okay, this is the how the friend class and friend function program work. Okay, this is program. Okay, thank you.